the advantage at QB? Mahomes or the guy who's done this 9 times? 9 times.
Wow. I mean, that is when you tee it up like that, it's going to make me sound stupid, Ricky. He has done this 9 times. But my pick for who has the advantage is Patrick Mahomes. Because the guy is like Alec Trebek. He has all the answers, Greg. I mean, seriously, that last game against the Bills, they followed the playbook of the Raiders to a T. They sat back. They didn't give up anything big. They rushed with 4, and it still didn't work. Because what did Patrick Mahomes do? He got the ball out quicker than he has all season into the hands of his playmakers. And you got guys like Tyreek Hill turning a 7-yard catch into 71 yards. So how do you stop him? You can't blitz him too much. You can't not blitz him enough. You can't play up. You can't play back. So I think he has the advantage.
Well, I say you keep him on the sideline because I think Tom Brady here has the advantage. One, he obviously has been here several times before, but also if you look this season, his ability to connect on the deep pass is the best it's been like in a very, very long time. The interesting thing here is his O-line is also completely intact. So you can run the ball. He loves those little dishes out. And also he's got the deep ball. The deep ball worked for him throughout the middle of the season, all the way to the end. This is going to be an interesting one because those are game-changing plays that can break it open.
Cynthia, I appreciate you taking one for the team so that we just didn't all go Mahomes because we know Mahomes is the answer. Come on. You're right, though. Brady throws the ball well deep. That's his superpower. Mahomes does it, too. But you know what superpower Mahomes has that Brady used to and still does? It's his pocket presence. We just saw him moving up in the pocket. Here's a free rusher, and he just pretends like he's not even there to make like one of the key plays in the AFC Championship. It's amazing how he resets after he sees pressure. So he can get you on the 3-step drop, or he can have that pocket presence. He knows where the pressure is. And to me, that's what Brady used to do so well, and that's what Mahomes does great right now.
Better playmakers, I'll take the ones that don't make the game stop and say, AM, see you later, stonks.
I love it. I love it. Keeping the pop culture of finances in tune with the show. All right. Greg, I'll let you kick things off. What do you got first here?
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about the Chiefs. Now, it seems like the obvious answer. Sometimes the obvious answer is right. Travis Kelce catching a 7 or 8 yard pass is the most unstoppable play in football right now. And then watch this play from Tyreek Hill. This was a 3-step drop. It happened so fast, it broke the law of football physics. Like, it doesn't matter what your pass rush is. If the ball's getting out that quickly, okay, you get Kelce for the first down, and you get Tyreek Hill winning so quickly, so easily that you might have great pass rushers. Like the Chiefs have faced teams with great pass rushers. It doesn't matter when you have these two guys to throw to. Cynthia, do you agree?
I definitely agree. I kind of read my homework wrong because I think there's great playmakers on both sides. So I went a little deeper here because depth really matters in this one, especially because the O-line for the Chiefs is a little banged up. We know for sure Eric Fisher's not playing on the left. There's some movement on other parts of the line, which means it's going to be key for the running back position. And I say that because they're both used as pass catchers and on the ground to really step up, because that's how you get away from pressure. We saw JPP bring the heat against Billy Turner in that left tackle position against the Packers. That's what could happen. But we've got this run game. Darrell Williams has been exceptional. They've got depth there. So depth playmakers, I think it still works, right? I did my homework.
I think it still works, but I think we're doing a great job of staying off of meme alert because I'm going with the Bucs offensive playmakers. I think they're deep. I mean, Leonard Fournette, first-round running back, he's played great in the playoffs. Beyond that, they have Chris Godwin, who had the lowest drop rate in the league. And then there's 3 potential future Hall of Famers and Antonio Brown, Gronk, and Mike Evans. Mike Evans is the most underappreciated receiver in the league, man. I mean, 7 straight seasons, 1,000 yards. He is a matchup nightmare. And even looking back into college, I think we've realized Johnny Manziel played well, but he was also just throwing the Brock up to Evans. The guy is a special player. Maybe he's a little too understated for us to appreciate his full capabilities.
Who has the better defense? Really? Defenses? In this game?
Yes, defenses, and I am giving that edge to the Buccaneers. I'm going to specifically talk about Devin White and the job that he's done this year. 140 tackles, top 5 in the league. He had 9 sacks this season, which led all linebackers, so you know he can blitz. This playoffs, he's been a turnover machine. Got an interception versus the Saints, a big fumble recovery, fumble recovery versus the Packers. I mean, he's anchored this defense, and he's only in his second year. So this guy's going to be scary for years to come. And I think we're all going to be looking forward to what he does as he finally has made it to the big game in Super Bowl 55, Cynthia.
I'm still laughing because Johnny Manziel made it to our show. You should never short us. We all may be short, but you should never short us because that's an epic pull. I'm so happy that happened. I'm going to take a look at the Chiefs defense, though, because Spags has all of this experience against Tom Brady. We also saw in Week 12 great pressure against him. Remember, Tom Brady, it's always about whether you should blitz him or not blitz him, hit him in the middle, hit him not in the middle. But if you look to see what happens, when teams have blitzed this season, he has 0 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, and of course the Chiefs blitz at the 4th highest rate in the NFL. So this could be the matchup, the situation to watch. Is that pressure? And Spags clearly, ask the Giants, knows how to dial that up.
He does. And also on that 2011 Giants team, right? Actually, Spags was 07. 11 was JPP. And that's where I'm going with the Bucs defensive players. Cynthia might go deep. I'm going for the obvious pick. It's Shaq Barrett and JPP. It's not just because they're facing 2 backup tackles. It's because they're incredible players. When I saw JPP maraud through that 2011 season, including the playoffs, and get that Super Bowl, I thought this guy's going to be a generational player. He's had his ups and downs, but when he is rolling, there are a few players better. I think he's on a mission right now. And Shaq Barrett, again, didn't have a great year. Suddenly you have Vita Vea back, and Shaq Barrett is playing outstanding. I think they can get Mahomes off the spot, get him to the ground. That's what you got to do.
We finally made it. It's time for our Super Bowl 55 picks in Who You Got, delivered by Pizza Hut.
That's right, the time you've all been waiting for. We're going to finally make our Super Bowl 55 picks here on Game Debut. The Chiefs are favored in this one by 3. I will get the party started. I am going with the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl 34-30. I'm giving a score so that way you know it's special. I just think that the Chiefs are too good. And Patrick Mahomes, for the whole year, for the last 3 years, he's always done enough to win the football game, especially the big ones. And I expect that to happen this week. And they will have the ball last, which means they will win the Super Bowl, Cynthia.
Woo! Well, we have the same winner, but mine is a little bit closer. 29-28. Chiefs take this one. It all comes down to the fact that even though that O-line is not the normal O-line we're used to, Patrick Mahomes on the run, making those throws, it's just going to be too much for the great Bucs defense. It's just all Patrick Mahomes, man.
Ooh, we are on meme alert because I got the Chiefs too. 35-33. Both Cynthia and I, we tried to thread the needle. The Chiefs are favored by 3, so we think it's going to be really close. I think an X factor here is that the Chiefs defense quietly has improved even more than the offense in the playoffs. They were awesome against the Bills. They were great against the Browns, and so I give them just a little bit of an edge. And my pick, it means just a little bit more because I am the postseason picks champion on this show. That's right. That was Who You Got, delivered by